Hey guys, on this episode of Camp Outside, we're going to take a look at campsites 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64 at Fort DeSoto Park near St. Petersburg, Florida. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Today we're taking a look at some of the campsites at Fort DeSoto Park near St. Petersburg, Florida. So if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos, and hit that like button for me. So we go across America and we shoot the empty campsites at all the places we camp to make it easier for you to select a campsite when you're going camping. And as I said, we're going to take a look at some of the sites at Fort DeSoto Park today. Fort DeSoto Park is an amazing place. It's on the Gulf Coast of Florida near St. Petersburg, Florida. It's at the southern tip of Pinellas County, and it's on a barrier island with plenty of places to swim, to bike. There's a dog beach. There's all kinds of things for you to do. We did a campground review video, and I'm going to put that right up here. Also down in the description below, you can check out our review of the campground at Fort DeSoto. We cover all of the amenities, so the restrooms, the playgrounds, the laundry facilities, and give you a great feel for what the campground looks like. We also did a overview of the park video, and I'm going to put that right up here. Our overview videos show you all the different amenities that they have to offer at Fort DeSoto. As I said, there's a dog beach, there's several beaches at Fort DeSoto, fishing piers, boat ramps, you name it. So there's lots of stuff in that video to check out. If you haven't ever been to Fort DeSoto, I highly recommend you check out that video and plan your trip. So guys, we loved Fort DeSoto Park. It's a park that's very close to us since we live just outside of Tampa, Florida. We go there a lot. We love camping there. Coastal camping is a lot of fun in Florida. So with that, let's get to the campsite videos. Fort DeSoto Park is at the southern tip of Pinellas County. It's southwest of St. Petersburg. It's at the mouth of Tampa Bay on a barrier island overlooking the Gulf of Mexico. The campground at Fort DeSoto Park is just south of the boat ramp on the main entrance road. The majority of the campground is on St. Christopher Key, and the entire campground has access to the water and Mullet Key Bayou. The nearest restroom facility to the campsites we're going to take a look at today is restroom number 2, as indicated by the red arrow on the map. It's a full-service restroom with hot showers, running water, and flush toilets, and also has laundry facilities located at the restroom. The first site we're going to take a look at today is site number 60. Site 60 is a back-end site in Area 1. It's suitable for tents, vans, and pop-ups, and it does not allow pets. Site 60 is on the interior of the loop, so it does not have water access. There's the trash can receptacles that are nearest to the site. So Site 60 is quite narrow. It's much more narrow than most of the sites at Fort DeSoto Park, but it is nice and deep, which allows room for parking a car or a van. You could even park a pop-up in here because it is deep enough. And so there's room for a tent or two or a screen house. It does have water and electric hookup. It has a hook to hang gear. It has a charcoal grill and a picnic table. Offers pretty good privacy to the left and the right. A nice site if you don't need much space at Fort DeSoto. The next site we're going to take a look at is site number 61. 61 is a back-end site in Area 1 of the Fort DeSoto campground, and it's suitable for tents, vans, and pop-ups, but does not allow pets. So Site 61 is on the water side. It's on the outer side of the loop. 61 is nice size, which gives you plenty of space to park a car or a van or a pop-up trailer. There's room for a tent or two, or a screen house or a cook tent. It has water and electric hookup, a charcoal grill, a hook to hang gear or a lantern, and a picnic table. The site does offer some nice privacy to the left and the right, with little trails to access the sites to each side if you're camping with friends. And the back of the site opens into a grassy field. Those grassy fields are fantastic for playing lawn games like cornhole or throwing the frisbee or the football around. There's a path that goes along the back of each site that people walk along or ride their bikes. And the water is just past that tree line there. That's Mullet Key Bayou. The next site we're going to take a look at is site number 62. 62 is a back-end site on the interior of the loop in Area 1. Suitable for tents, vans, and pop-ups, and again does not allow pets. There's the nearest trash can receptacle right there, those green cans. And these interior sites seem smaller than most of the sites at Fort DeSoto. They're quite narrow, but they are deep, which allows for room for parking and for setting up a tent or two. It does have water and electric hookup. You could fit a pop-up in here, but it'd be tight. It has a hook to hang gear, a picnic table, and a charcoal grill. The palm trees in the back here offer some options for hanging a hammock, and there's pretty good privacy to the left and the right. That little building there is part of park utilities, I'm pretty sure. The next site we're going to take a look at is site number 63 at Fort DeSoto. Site 63 is a back-end site in Area 1, suitable for tents, vans, and pop-ups with no pets. I should remind folks that there are no ground fires at Fort DeSoto, and Fort DeSoto does not supply fire rings. So if you want to have a campfire, you need to bring a fire pit from home or rent one from the camp store for $3 a night. Site 63 is on the outer loop. It's nice and wide and deep. Has plenty of room for a pop-up or a van. Plenty of room for tents and screen houses or a cook tent. It has a picnic table, a hook to hang a lantern or gear, a charcoal grill, and electric and water hookup. Like all sites on the outer loop, it opens into the grassy field with the path for hiking and biking. Beyond the trees there is Mullet Key Bayou. These are great sites if you don't need a water view. And the last site we're going to take a look at is site number 64. 64 is another back-end site on the interior of the loop in Area 1, suitable for tents, vans, and pop-ups, and does not allow pets. So there's the nearest trash receptacles. And again, these interior loop sites are pretty narrow. But what they lack in width, they make up for in depth. So again, if you don't need a large site, if you have a relatively small setup, these sites might be perfect for you. They have water and electric hookup, a little path to get to the site next to you. And like all the sites at Fort DeSoto, they're equipped with a charcoal grill and a picnic table. There's also a hook to hang a lantern or other gear. More great sites at Fort DeSoto. So I hope you found those video reviews useful. We shot 183 different sites at Fort DeSoto Park, and I think there are 236 available. So we have a lot of videos to produce yet to come from Fort DeSoto, and we've already produced quite a few. So down in the description below, you'll see links to all the videos that we've produced so far. So check those out, and definitely subscribe to the channel so that you can see upcoming videos. Also, if you have a trip planned to Fort DeSoto and we haven't released the campsite yet, shoot me a message, drop a comment below, or connect with me on my other social media and let me know what your campsite number is, and I may be able to get a video out to you to help you plan your trip before you arrive at Fort DeSoto. Guys, as I said, we had a blast at Fort DeSoto, but there are a couple of things that you need to keep in mind when you're camping there. Number one is the weather. So first of all, guys, if you're not familiar with camping in Florida or camping in coastal Florida, sunscreen is very, very important. The sun's rays are very, very strong, and you can easily get sunburned when you're spending the day at the beach or out bike riding or whatever you plan to do at Fort DeSoto. So please be careful of the sun, wear good sunscreen. Also, the bugs at Fort DeSoto can be bad depending on the time of year. We encounter a lot of mosquitoes and a lot of no-see-ums. And so I highly recommend a good bug spray, as well as I use Thermacells. So if you're not familiar with Thermacells, I'll put a video right up here. You can check out how to use a Thermacell. We use those every time we go camping, so check those out. Also, guys, the other thing that you need to be aware of is the wind and the rain. So a lot of times we'll get storms that blow in from offshore, and you definitely need to be ready for the downpours and also the wind that comes with it. If you have a tent or a screen house or you have an awning on your RV or camper, you want to make sure that those things are well secured and ready for a good windstorm. The storms don't last long at Fort DeSoto, but when they do come in, they can be quite strong. And I've seen lots of tents and screen houses and awnings destroyed at Fort DeSoto from folks that weren't prepared. So before you leave for the day, make sure things are secure. If you have a tent or screen house, make sure it's guyed out properly and you'll be good to go. Guys, Fort DeSoto is fantastic. Definitely plan your trip. It's hard to get a campsite there, so what you're going to want to do is reserve your site well in advance. And guys, here's a little pro tip for you. Don't use a mobile device to try and reserve your campsite. Their mobile version of their website is terrible. So you want to make sure that you're using it from a laptop or a desktop computer. It'll help you reserve a site much easier. So guys, enjoy your trip to Fort DeSoto. I'd love to hear about it. Camp Outside exists to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. So if you are a mom or a dad who's new to this whole camping thing and you don't know how to get started, we'd love to hear from you. Drop us a comment below or connect with us on our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or Twitter. All of the links to those are down in the description below. Send us a direct message there or provide us a comment right here, and we would love to help you and answer any questions that you might have about taking your kids camping. We produce new videos every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern right here on YouTube. So our Monday and Tuesday videos are usually campground and campsite review videos, and our Thursday videos are on a wide variety of topics related to camping, hiking, and fishing, and other outdoor content. So definitely check that out. We've also just released our new website for Camp Outside, so check that out at www.campoutside.com. We have all of our YouTube videos there, as well as some other information. And also, guys, I'm going to be producing a blog, so an outdoor blog. I'm trying to get an article out every Friday. It may not always happen, but we're definitely trying to put blogs out on a whole variety of outdoor and conservation topics. So check all that out. Guys, thanks for watching Camp Outside. I couldn't do it without you. You make all this worthwhile. I love hearing from you. So if you've stayed at Fort DeSoto and you want to tell us about your trip, drop that in the comments below. Or if you have a trip coming up and you have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Camp Outside. Have a good one.